What's going on YouTube? It's Kiki here, bringing you some more Series 11 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. We are once again using SunneBolt's Zacian Coalossal team. We had a lot of fun with it yesterday, and hoping we can continue that today. So, looking at our opponent's first team, I'm pretty sure we played this team and lost to it yesterday. So, hoping for some redemption. It is Calyrex, Coalossal, Dragonite with Incineroar, a Thundurus, and Urshifu. So we made the mistake yesterday of not bringing Rillaboom. We're not going to make that mistake again. We're going to hopefully make up for it, get the right lead. I still think, yeah, that Dragonite Coalossal is in the best spot here. We can then use Rillaboom primarily for Calyrex. I know yesterday I was like, oh, why are we bringing Rillaboom? It really doesn't do that much other than Calyrex, but I mean, that is really important. Fake out pressure for anything that is not Dragonite, and essentially Coalossal is also really important. So really hoping that the change pays off here. So we'll kind of see how that goes. So let's see kind of. I do expect potentially a mirror match in terms of okay. Oh, okay. So we're gonna see Calyrex Ensign lead. So, what? I know that we should be able to live a hit from Calyrex. So what I'm thinking is immediately target into Ensign, especially because we have Rillaboom in the back. So we can Aqua Jet into Coalossal and say, hello, we're going to Vocal Lift the Ensign slot. That should put us in a pretty comfortable position. We're going to see no max from them. That's always really good. I'm assuming if they're using Dragonite, they know that they can't go for inner focus flinching. But, you know, we'll see. We're seeing no switches, which is good. Ensign, I don't think... I mean, I've seen Ensign with Protect, but usually it's a Perish Song variant. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, we will see Fake Out. Dragonite does not care. That's going to let us get off the Aqua Jet onto Cole. Luckily, it is not a critical hit. We don't know how it goes. And yeah, so this should be a KO onto the Ensign. Some good damage onto Calyrex. We will be faster than it, which is very huge for us. Let's just go. Boop. Bye-bye, Ensign. I don't know why they went for that, because yeah, they went for or they have Intimidate, so they would have seen. What's it called? Inner Focus, but I mean, you never know. Astral Barrage comes out. Yeah, Dragonite lives. That's huge. We will see that it is Life Orb, so that's also really good for us. And now we are in a really commanding position, right? Because Calyrex is not fairly low, but like it is low, and we are creating a scenario where if they have Cole in the back, they aren't really getting it in correct positioning, as we will see Dragonite. So yeah, that really suggests to me that you have Coalossal in the back. We do have Ice Beam on our Dragonite, so that's really great. And let's just Vocalith. Let's Vocalith Calyrex. Was that a bad call? Potentially, yes. You're probably okay. So you're gonna max. That's fine. I'm assuming you're gonna max Calyrex. Oh, okay. Maxing Dragonite. That, okay, didn't expect it, but we'll take it. Please don't protect Calyrex. Let me get that KO. Sad. Literally sad. See the animation. We'll get the Vocalith off. We will get some chip damage. Should have targeted down Calyrex, or Dragonite, but that's fine. Calyrex is going to take a ton of recoil. We are also faster than them, which is huge for us, as Hailstorm comes out, and that's going to be into our Dragonite. So that in my mind pretty much seals this up, right? Because we know now that you cannot protect again with Coalossal. I mean, not with Coalossal. I mean, you can protect with Calyrex, but your chances are so low. We should then be able to use Zacian to KO their Dragonite, and then we should be able to get the KO onto whatever they have. So looks like we are going to potentially be getting our redemption, which is always great. Let's bring out a Zacian of our own. I don't think, yeah, given how low Dragonite is, we don't need to risk play rough. I don't want to throw the game on a miss when I don't need to. Especially because, yeah, it's neutral and it's Zacian, so like... But Behemoth Blade goes here, and then... yeah, let's just Volcalith into this Oh, no. Controller Drift. Into Calyrex. It will... I was gonna say, it will be a little bit awkward for Coalossal at the back, but, like, I don't care. Because I have Zacian, so, like, fine. Yeah, this means that we will get the Behemoth Blade off. This will finish off your Dragonite, and then at this point, it is a 3-on-1. We have Steam Engine, and we have our Weakness Policy triggered. We don't have necessarily a good way to do a ton of damage. I mean, we do have Coalossal's so healthy. I feel like, honestly, Meteor Beam is fine. Let's see. We don't want to throw it quite yet. We do have the ability to hit with, what's it called? Oh, you didn't even bring it. You brought Thundurus. Thundurus is fine. Ironically, now we wanted Tornadoes. Rip. That's fine. We do have Play Rough here, as well as a Heat Wave, just because we don't really want to risk it on missing. And we do still have a turn of, what's it called? We still have a turn of Volcalith left, as well as the Hail. So yeah, it looks like they're going to cancel. So glad we were able to get some redemption after the last game. So, you know, always a great way to start things off. But yeah, overall, I think Rillaboom, all things considered, was an iffy choice, but it ended up not mattering just due to the fact that their lead was a little bit different this time around. But overall, still a really good first battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it is Kyogre. It is Arcanine, Metagross, Ludicolo with Grimmsnarl, Dragonite, and Kyogre. Rillaboom is a must here. Torn I like. Torn Rillaboom. Torn Rillaboom maybe? Zacian Lando? I'm just trying to, let's go with this. I'm not 100% sold on it in terms of the best 4. We'll see how it works out. I think, yeah, I probably want to max Rillaboom more than Cole here, so it makes sense to not bring it. We will see Metagross Grimmsnarl. That is fine. We can. Oh, do we have Lando? What did we bring as the last one? We brought Lando. Okay. Let's go for a swagger on Rillaboom. Oh, I think what we do... I think we fodder off Rillaboom for... Yeah, so what's going to happen is you're probably going to Ice Punch Rillaboom, which is fine, because that lets me bring out Landorus, which I can max Quake, and we just need to have it so Grimmsnarl doesn't have Scary Face, which isn't impossible. Oh, no, because we have Tailwind up. We set up Tailwind, so we're fine. We should see, yep, Reflect comes out. That makes sense. You are now going to Hail... You should... Oh, no. We're going to get off Knockoff, which... That should trigger Weakness Policy. God, I hate how that works. If you knock off the Weakness Policy, they should not get it. But I don't make the Steel Spell. Okay, so this is bad. This is not what I wanted to have happen. You know, we're gonna swagger your Metagross. And Woodhammer the Grimmsnarl and say, hey, you're gonna potentially hit yourself for a lot. Is it a good strategy? No. Are we still doing it? Yes. We hit the swagger. We know that you don't have a Lumberry. Sucker Punch, perfect. Okay, we'll take that. Woodhammer onto Grimmsnarl. So this tells me that you probably don't have, what's it called? If you have Sucker Punch, you probably don't have... Oh, nice. Boom, look at that. Okay, okay, I was hoping for a little bit more damage. Go for a second. Just go for a second swagger. Like, why not? Let's just go for a Hurricane and go for... Let's just go for another knockoff. Let's just try and get some damage onto this Metagross. We have stalled out your Dynamax pretty effectively. We will, yeah, unfortunately go down to the Sucker Punch. I think that's fine. We could, no, we can't. I was like, we could swagger the Grimmsnarl. So Metagross, yeah, Metagross at this point is confused. We'd love to see that. I mean, it's not necessarily a good strategy, but it is a strategy. You know, it works. Okay, so this is gonna finish off your max, which means that we can really safely bring out Landorus. We can max Quake into, yeah. So I'm assuming that we know your full set, right? We saw a screen, we saw Sucker Punch, so it should be Spirit Break and the other Light Screen. So using that to our advantage, we can now go for a solid max Quake here. And let's just knock... Let's just hard swap actually into Zacian. Mainly because of the fact that I want to be able to get damage onto the Grimmsnarl so we can KO it with Behemoth Blade. And yeah, let's bring out at Zacian. At this point, we don't care about Light Screen, so I just need to KO it before their Reflect wears off so they can't set up another one. As now, yeah, we have an uninhibited max Landorus going for a max Quake. I know that there is a Reflect up, but Metagross, I mean, if this Metagross deals damage, we're in, like, bad shape. Yeah, we're in pretty bad shape. It's at +4. But I'm really happy we got to use Swagger. Okay, so we are going to see Light Screen. That's fine with me. Metagross probably, I mean, not Metagross, Grimmsnarl probably just doesn't want to switch out. This should, I mean, it's stab super effective. Oh my god. This is really bad. That's really bad. That's so bad. You are still confused. Please hit yourself one more time. Oh no. Okay, wait. Okay, perfect. Into Zacian. We'll take that. We'll take that. Love it. That was +4. That could have been very, very bad. At this point, we KO Grimmsnarl. We get the double KO and take advantage of the fact that we have one turn of max left. Yeah, I care way more about Quake to get the special defense boost. And I'm going to Behemoth Blade the Grimmsnarl just because the event that you have Scarf Ogre, I can't really afford to risk. I need to get, yeah, I want Zacian as healthy as possible in the event that it's Scarf Ogre. We do say, okay, so you do have Thunder Wave. Sad day. We were hoping that you didn't, but you do. So it's, yeah, so as long as we hit this, if we hit this, we're good, because that gets Zacian to +2 special defense. So we should be able to live a hit from Kyogre. Landorus is also at full. So I'm hoping that means that we can survive a Water Spout. Please don't be paralyzed. God, I love you, Zacian. Okay, so perfect. We will get the KO. So now it's 2v3. We have +2 special defense, a turn of max left, and we should, in theory, be the fastest thing on the field. Barring Scarf Ogre. Scarf Ogre is actually very, very scary here. And honestly, kind of realistic. But we do have +2 special defense, which is huge. So let's see. It's going to be Ogre and something, and we probably want to target down to something because of the fact that we have Rillaboom for Kyogre. Ludicolo. Okay. That's literally the worst thing you could have. We go for an Airstream into Ludicolo, and we gotta double the Ludicolo. Oh wow, that's real bad. That special defense coming in clutch. We should take a Water Spout, please. Oh my god, Landorus, what are you doing? So sad day indeed. Play Rough connects, big damage. Come on. Oh, clutch. We bring out Rillaboom here. We don't know if Kyogre is scarfed. We can... Okay, so let's think about this. Let's do this. I don't think... Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it was obvious, but I don't think Ludicolo should be able to KO Rillaboom. We are... Okay, perfect. Oh, you're going to KO... Okay. You KO Zacian, which is... Oh! Or you don't KO Zacian. You know, we take that. We take that any day of the week. Oh, no paralysis. Zacian, I love you. Perfect. All right, and now at this point, we should be able to finish things off. I'm gonna go for Grassy Glide just for like necessity more than anything, just because like I don't want to risk losing to an Ice Beam. We can go for a Sacred Sword onto Kyogre here. Oh, wow! I gotta sneeze. Okay, so yeah, we do see the Water Spout. Zacian, unfortunately, its bulk has run out, but at this point, right, we have Pressure Grassy Glide. We know that we can do more than enough to KO. And okay, so yeah, it looks like. Oh yeah, they had Reflect up. It's like, why did it take nothing? Reflect, we love that. Yeah, so we should be able to finish it off. So overall, a solid second game. I know that Kyogre is definitely a little bit of a scary opponent for this team, mainly just because it can pack Ice Beam, like Water Spout in general is very scary. Metagross hitting itself with Confusion twice was very nice for us. And as much as I complain about Pokemon being a luck-based game, like sometimes I also benefit from the luck, and I think that's one way to look at it, where it's like for every time luck has caused you to lose a game, it also causes you to win a game, and I think that's something that's really important. But yeah, I don't know why they're taking so long. Yeah, just you're taking so long to get KO'd by Grassy Glide, but you know, it is what it is. Like I said, overall, really good second battle. I'm glad that we were able to take down a Kyogre, because that is, wow, our trainer cards are almost identical. It's almost like I just took a generic background. Yeah, so luck really played a factor. I'm actually a little curious. I would be very mad. I'm not gonna lie, I would be very mad. This is a cool Arcanine set. It has Bulldoze for setting up the weakness policy. It is Citrus Berry, nice. Yeah, weakness policy on Metagross, Max Bulk. Ludicolo. Oh no. Okay, so no Ice Beams. That really came in clutch for us. Prankster Grimmsnarl. Yeah, interesting choice to do Thunder Wave and Sucker Punch. No Spirit Break. Also, yeah, you're not planning on maxing that Ludicolo, are you? Dragonite. I forgot you even had that. Is this a bandit set? Safety goggles. Interesting. I guess you don't really need protect. And then Ogre, Mystic Water. Yeah, Thunder. Okay, so it makes sense. You had no ice move for Rillaboom, and we were back. But yeah, overall, really solid match, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, last battle of the day, and it is Groudon. It is Groudon, Lele with Venusaur, Gastrodon, Charizard, and Arcanine. You know what? This screams Torn Lando. It really does. Let's bring Zacian. I really want Cole. I really want Big Cole. I really don't want Big Cole. Big Cole is useless here. Let's bring Dragonite. Let's bring Dragonite. It is a special attacker. We do have a way to avoid getting put to sleep, so that's always really nice. We will outspeed with Lando, so that's really big, barring a... So as long as they're not Koba on Venusaur or Sash, we should be in a really solid position. So let's see. Sorry, I have to respond to this real quick. Alright, so Lele... Okay, this is great. Lele with Charizard. This screams Tailwind and Rock Slide? Do I think Rock Slide is enough to KO Charizard? We're gonna Rockfall it. This is a less than ideal situation. Ideally, Ideally, I would have Rock Slided. I feel confident in it. Okay, so we're gonna see a switch with Lele, so that's fine. Into Groudon, that's also fine. We can Swagger Lando and try to KO Charizard that way. Okay, so we're gonna see no max with Charizard either, so that's good. We're gonna get rid of its boost, which is also really nice, but not, I mean, it doesn't really matter because it will either get KO'd or, yeah, it doesn't matter. This is just a little awkward though because of the fact that we are eliminating, what is it called? Lando spread damage, where I think spread would have been really nice here, but we're gonna see no protect. So, you're gonna just eat a Rockfall. Bye-bye, friend. Nice knowing you. This is great because if you have Venusaur, that means that Venusaur does not get the speed boost, so we can try and target into you. Go for a Swagger. We love that. We lose our Sash, but I mean, trade-offs. And yeah, we're feeling pretty good. We're gonna see Arcanine. Oh, you think that you can hurt me with your little Intimidate? That's fine. Let's click Swagger. Yeah, because there still is terrain, so we have to Swagger Lando. Let's Rockfall again. Rockfall is fun. We can at least get to +1, barring a Swagger miss. We still do have to deal with Groudon. This is something I do need to consider. We do need to KO Groudon at some point. We are going to see this should be Groudon. It could be Arcanine. I would be shocked if it was Arcanine, but it makes sense. Yeah, it is going to be Groudon. Groudon is not going to like getting hit by Zacian, so like we do have Zacian to deal with Groudon. Oh, Helping Hand. Okay, so we'll get the KO onto Arcanine. Okay, sick. We get the Swagger. God, I love this Swagger tech. It has been so much fun. Rockfall comes out, we are going to go boop. Goodbye, Arcanine. So what? If we have... Let's see. We're going to lose probably Lando. We're going to see a Steel Spike. Maybe not. Yeah, we're not going to lose Lando. That's fine. That lets us... I mean, we could switch out Lando just to get the drops at this point and just, like, continually drop. Because what? Torn is useless here. And I don't really want to switch out... Yeah, because of Lele. Let's go for a Hurricane just for damage sake. And a Steel Spike onto the Lele. We'll KO the Lele, and then we can cycle out Intimidates to get Groudon to low, and then just like put on constant pressure, where even if you are going for Steel Spike, it's not going to be that big of a deal. We do hit a Hurricane. We do get a Confusion. You know, that wasn't the plan, but we'll take it. Lele goes down, love that. And now it is a confused Groudon versus the world. We know that we can definitely live a hit on Lando, and then, like I said, we can basically cycle out Lando in order to cycle Intimidates. Oh, I was like, is it going to hit itself? Onto Torn. Torn is fine. We can, yeah, once we stall out the Psychic terrain too, we're in a really good position, but I think we max turn 1, so yeah, a little unfortunate, but that is what it is. We're going to just go for another Hurricane. I know it's unfortunate to sacrifice a +2 boost, but the ability to pivot out with Landorus I think is really important, and getting Groudon super low is really nice, especially because of the fact that we will we are hitting those Hurricanes. Oh, they didn't hit themselves. Into Dragonite, that's fine. Dragonite's gonna take like 10 damage. A little more than 10 damage, but you know, still good. Changes the weather. Once Psychic Terrain is gone, we're in a really good position. We do get the Tailwind to peter out, so there should be 1 turn of terrain left. Yeah, so we're going to bring out Landorus here and just go for an Ice Beam. You don't get the Sun or the Sandstorm boosting your special defense. At this point, yeah, we can hit you on the special side. We will also be able to lower your attack. We can cycle in Torn once again in order to potentially lower your defense, also potentially get you to -2. Dragonite is just faster. Good damage. So let's see if we can, come on, hit yourself. No, you double connected with Rock Slide. Lando lives because Lando's an absolute beast, and yeah, I mean, we're gonna finish off with Lele. We can just go for a pretty comfortable Earthquake as well as another Ice Beam. So overall, really solid set of battles. I think we were able to do some really cool things with the team. Like I said, we did use luck a little bit in our favor, but you know, like, it's part of the game. So overall, some fun stuff. We are wrapping up the year. Let's just quickly take a look. I'm shocked they actually didn't get Venusaur. Okay, so it was AV Groudon. Very bulky, which explains a lot. Was it very bulky? It's fairly bulky. Groudon, Lele, are you Scarf? Life Orb. We didn't even get to see what you did. Venusaur, yeah, makes sense. Pretty standard here. Wait, is that Earthquake? Oh no, Earth Power. Gastro. I think Gastro would have been fun. I think Gastro would have actually been a really solid option. Okay, so it was Scarf Charizard. So that explains why you didn't max it, because you're like, oh, I'll outspeed, but we tailwinded. So overall, really good matches. Tomorrow's the last day of the year, so I don't necessarily know what to do. I'm not gonna make any promises. I might stream, we'll see. Look out for some cool teams at the start of next year. And yeah, until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.